Hey guys, so I'm going to give you a quick VoiceMod Pro setup tutorial. Helped a few other people with this, so I just figured I'd make a video real quick if you guys are interested from the overview that I made earlier. Figured it would be nice just to have something quick to watch so you can set it up. Once you download it, in this bottom right corner, somewhere here, I do believe from memory, there will be a button that says to upgrade. You can click it, purchase it, go through those steps. Enter in your key in here. You can get that information once it's emailed to you. It'll upgrade. But when you first get into the Voice Mod Pro, you're going to want to make sure that everything in here is set up correctly. So you're going to want it if you have speakers on a USB or headset or whatever. Just make sure that that's set, as well as this. Set your volume. You can also later on go through and get all your quick selection buttons put on so that you have your hotkeys. I'll leave that up to you guys. You just have to set it. Just take a note to this, that whatever modification you want to make, you need to make sure that it's assigned to your favorites first, okay? So if you want to have a hotkey, come in here, click this little heart button at the top of it, okay? But before you get to any of that stuff, really what you need to do is make sure that when you once you install it, it's going to screw up your headset. It's going to screw up your sound. Not sure why this is exactly. I'm sure some of you guys who are a lot more tech savvy can figure it out. So what you need to do is make sure that you right click, go down. It's going to have it set to this voice mod selection here. Just right click this thing, set it all to default back to, this is my headset. If it's yours, whatever your default input is, wherever it is, just make sure it's set to that and click apply OK and get back out. Once that is set up, if you're using anything like Discord or TeamSpeak, you're gonna have to go in and just simply, or even 5M for that matter, when you want this application to work properly, inside all of those settings, when it comes to the input, you need to make sure that it is all set to your voice mod selection under input. If you don't have it selected there, like so, you will not be able to transmit anything. You'll be able to hear people, but you won't be able to speak to them. So 5M is the exact same thing. So all that being said, guys, so just make sure that you go in, select all that, all right? And then that way, if you're in chatting with somebody, it's not all messed up. And then it gives it the ability to transmit into that program. I'm not going to go through all the TeamSpeak and 5M. It's real simple. Just go in, select it, make sure it's selected, assign your hotkeys for whatever purposes you have planned. In this program here, cancel, do that. You can start your own voice, okay? So not only do they have all these pre-selection modifications, but you can go in and make your own, like I did for the police PA. So you can go in here, wants to update. I'm not going to do that now. You're going to assign, just go in and play around. So you quickly just, you press that, boom, it's in there. You can play around with all the settings. I don't know exactly, because I'm still new to this program, what each one of those means. Some of it's pretty self-explanatory, but you can go in and mix around, and eventually you'll come up with your desired choice, okay? The one thing you really need to know once you're setting this up, that the hearing my voice really causes an echo when you're recording. So I try and keep that turned off while recording, especially if you're using it in 5M and whatnot. You're going to get an echo. I have it set to a hotkey to turn it on off. It screws with my speech as well, because it's probably a half-second delay. I also have a hotkey set to this part here, the voice changer, so I can turn it on and off. That way it has the ability to, while in game or while in chat, just quickly hit a key and turn it off, just in case it does turn itself on. Haven't run into that problem yet, but nonetheless, it's good to have a hotkey set up. So that's really the gist of these two buttons. It gives you the example of what you're listening to, as well as the voice changer. You have to turn it on to activate it, okay? You can go into this section here. This would be really good if you're playing in 5M or any other type of program that you're using TeamSpeak or Discord. you can actually play tones. Say you're a dispatcher for 5M, you can actually play a tone like this, so that when you're transmitting as a police officer, it gives you that mic click. Yes, some of those other applications, TeamSpeak, you can have those inputted. They're capable of doing it. Discord, not so much to my knowledge. So having that ability, if you're using Discord for your RP, boom, here's your program. It's able to do it for you. Priority tones as well. Boom, it's assigned. You got the priority tone in there. Basically, that's just, you can use that for whatever you want. That's the gist of this program, guys. You can create your own tones. You can do, whoops, I didn't mean to click that. You can get in here, make your own reverbs, or use the pre-select ones, okay? It's a quick, easy click, boom, and it's on and running. Give you a quick example. Scroll down here. Oh, right, I saved it. As soon as you save it, guys, it also goes to the top. So if you wanted to use this one, it's now selected. You turn on your voice
changer. Confirm that it's working. It is. Turn it off right away. You don't need to do that really, but I like to do that just because I'm still learning the program to be confident. Now you're listening to a female voice. You can quickly go through your different voices, different sounds.
Sound like an org. Music. Whatever you want. Pretty cool stuff. Sound like a top radio. There's all kinds of pre-selected. Most of these, back up here. Most of these are all assigned to the Pro. There's a very, very select few options that you have when you do get the initial, basically, trial version. So I suggest it. It's on sale right now. It's pretty cheap. Today's well, now December 12th, 2018. I bought mine yesterday, which was the 11th of December, 2018. So 25% off, pretty cheap. It was around $15 American, $18, $19 Canadian. Great program for the price. One-time offer. You can get it, or you can get it for just a few months or a month. Trial it out, whatever. I suggest you just outright buy it. I like it. Got its ups and downs. There are free versions similar to this. Didn't find it anywhere near as user friendly, and it's pretty cool. Set up hotkeys, be able to use your PA system. See my other video that is a quick overview. I've got my button set up so that I can be in chatting like this with you guys with absolutely no voice. You can turn on to hear your voice with the hotkey. I can also quickly go to my PA system if I'm in my police car to instruct the individual to pull over to the right. It's real nice. I like it. Simple. Runs in the background, on and off. 5M. It's been designed to work with a lot of different programs. OBS, 5M. You can see it all on their website, guys. It's a great program. I suggest you just go ahead and give it a shot. But really, watch those first few steps. Make sure that you get it set up so that you watch your speakers down in the bottom here. Make sure that your playback's set to the right thing, as well as in each individual program, you've got to go through and assign it because the program takes over your microphone. All right, guys, so that's the end of this quick setup. It's a quick overview, quick setup, instructional. Like I said, everything's pretty modifiable. It's great. Check it out. I'll show you the website real quick here. It's VoiceMOD.net. This is the website right here, guys. If you want to use it, okay, VoiceMOD.net. It's awesome. I like it. If you're into RP, apparently some people use it for Fortnite. I'm not a Fortnite player. I really don't know the game, but it's got many uses, many purposes. I think it's a great program. I suggest it. Take care. Have a good night.